Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr as we continue our single domain GeoGuessr challenge. I don't like that name either, but I'm going to roll on with it for right now. Today, we're down under. Down under who? What? Australia. Alright, let's go. Mountain. So we're in NSW. Or, we're on Tasmania. I don't know which yet. I don't know how to tell which yet. 5-minute limit, of course, because we are doing our regional challenge. 5 minutes seems appropriate. 4 minutes would probably be better, but we're going to have a little bit of a longer GeoGuessr. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. How to tell if we are on Tasmania or in NSW? Someone from Geelong could probably tell me immediately. I mean, my guess is based on just sheer numbers. Clagaraba Road. We are in NSW. I mean, just from a sheer percentage viewpoint here. Right? Because Tasmania, I mean, we can be on Tasmania. Don't get me wrong. It's possible. But I think the mountain, in terms of, hills, yes, there's some here. Don't get me wrong, Mount Osa is right there. Cradle Mountain. I mean, they're there. But statistically speaking, we're actually in NSW. Victoria, perhaps, as well. So we're more likely to be here. But I don't know how to tell. I'm sure there's a way. Sure, if I knew where the 419 area code was. It's in central Ohio. Well, northwestern Ohio. Somehow I don't think it's the same 419. Wow, blank sign. Very informative, quite helpful. Thank you for that. For those of you worried, I survived the storm. Definitely alive. No more thunder, no more lightning. No power loss. No life loss. No asset loss. There's a school up here. Either that or two prancing people. One of them a lady, the other a kid. Which could be. There could be just a sign, prancing here. Wildlife. As they do. Conservation area for wildlife. Next 4 kilometers. Koala sightings. Call the number. You want to call a number when you see koala, huh? Man. Here I thought we were the only ones excited about that. So, question. Are koalas on Tasmania? Don't know. Honestly, no clue. Narang is 5 kilometers to our east-ish. Murwillumbah is 62 kilometers to our west-ish. Let's go east. I'd much rather click through 5 kilometers than 62. I did not pass that sign like I thought I had. There's a winery 4 kilometers over. Should have stopped for my wife. She's a big fan of the wine. As we mentioned before, I'm much more a Scotch drinker. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to see that sign because Google thinks it's a license plate. Thanks, Google. You have no problem showing just flat-out telephone numbers for people, but no. It might be a road sign that tells how many miles or kilometers until something. Gold Coast, huh? What's the Gold Coast? Gold Coast Car Show. Alright, well. Unfortunately, I don't know what the Gold Coast is. I'm probably going to get flack for that. 90, it's the Blue 90. Narang, Broadesert, Cananangra. Blue 90. Ooh, I don't even know where there are blue roads. Yes, I do. That's a lie, actually. They're up in Queensland. Are there mountains in Queensland? There's the Blue 80. There's the Blue 90. The Gold Coast. Beaudesert. Beaudesert Narang Road. Canungra. I have 31 seconds left. Mount Nathan. Tambourine Mountain. There are mountains here. They're not very big mountains, but there are mountains here. Well, okay. That's the Clagray Mountain. This is Clagray Road. We're on this road somewhere. That's pretty good. Alright, now that I'm not raced for time. Clagaraba State Forest? On Clagaraba Road. We're on Clagaraba Road. Clagaraba Road? I like the hard G. If you know what I mean. More thunder. Spoke too soon. Shouldn't be recording the second episode. Doing it anyway. C706 Diggers Rest, Sunbury. C706. Well, we're in Victoria then. Pretty sure this is where the C roads exist. 703, 704, 702, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Where would 706 be? Of course, it's the one that I can't see. It's an exit, so we're crossing it. We're going south, and we're going to cross the 706. Wouldn't that be beautiful if the even roads were east-west and the odds road were north-south? Clearly, that's not the case, but that would be beautiful. 702. It's like my brain can almost grasp this beautiful numbering system in place by quadrants, by angles, and then no luck. 708. 4, 5, 8, but no 6. No 1 or 1 for that matter either. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, but no 6 or 7. 6. Nope, 5. No, 6. That is 706. Alright, so we're crossing 706. Headed south. Let's see if we're on the 705. We've got 2 kilometers. We can make it 2 kilometers. I've got 3 minutes and 20 seconds. We're actually on an access road right now. Next to whatever highway this is. We are 1 kilometer to Diggers Rest, Sunbury. So in a kilometer, one would expect we're going to come to an overpass of some sort that will allow me access to this road next to which we are traveling. We'll have to go on the other side, of course. Alright, so here we are coming up to the exit. Plenty of time. Disgustingly large amount of time, actually. Alright, this is 706. What were we traveling to? The M79 to Melbourne. There's 706. There's still 706. It ends there. Perfect. 706 comes along here. Comes along here. Comes along here. There's the M79. There's Diggers Rest. We were heading south. We are here. Pretty good. 3 out of 5. Alright. So I'm going to embarrassingly say this is the least populated place on the entire Australian continent when I go to guess it, because that appears to be my guess when I do these things. No, I'm not going to say that. But this does appear to be what I think of when I think of, like, Southern Australia. But, like, the middle part of Southern Australia, if that makes sense. It's not the Southwest Territory or something. No, it's just called South Australia. So I like in here, but there's nothing in here apparently. So it's like probably in here. I don't know. We've got time. We'll figure it out. Reduce speed because we are coming into a small community. A church would be brilliant. You are a Unity Church of where? In Rust. Oh, I can't tell. Oh, it's not Rust something. It's in Australia. Horrible. Okay. Not the church. That's not an indication one way or the other of that. My skill at recognizing things is horrible. Carlton Draft. We're at the bar. DVD. Lovely. Brim Lakeside Park, a kilometer to our west. R.M. Dixon and Sons Garage and Hardware. General Engineers, very nice. 3 West East. That's probably not what that means. Memorial Hall, okay. There are apparently witnesses here. It's a nice small little community. Public toilets are that way. Ball field of some sort. This one's a little tougher. I'm not entirely certain what I'm looking at here. I also can't click that way. Am I out? We might be approaching the end of my road here. This is the B200. Okay. Now, the problem with that is that sure it could be Victoria, but just as likely somewhere else. Ooh, bigger sign. This is good. Alright, this is the B200 towards Portland. Warwicknabeal? 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 I don't know. Horsham and Portland are all to our south. The B200. There's the B200. Warwicknabeal, Horsham. It's to our south. That looks to be about 60 kilometers or so. So now we're 20 kilometers up. We just were in Brim. No, we were probably in La. Let me check. Let's go up to Brim. Brim has more going on. I think we were in Brim. We were in Brim. Slightly off the way. Beautiful. I'm vibing with Australia today. I'm really getting it. Getting the vibe. It's rare for me. We must enjoy it while I can. Well, that's not a great start. No, it is a great start. We've eliminated an option, right? We're doing well. Looks like Southern Australia again. McGrath Court. That's where we started. I'm going to go this way. Traveling down an Australian road. I hesitate to call it a subdivision because it's certainly not a subdivision in the American term, but it's a collection of housing. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that either. Let's go back the other way. No edge lines. Do not overtake. Come on. Let's go this way. Maybe we can actually hit like the town. Everything is too nicely spaced for it not to be approaching town-like levels. Know what I mean? I mean, it's not a guarantee, obviously, but I'm hopeful. I really would like to see what this house is made out of. Oh, it's just the struts and walls. That's fair. It's gonna be quite a large house. My wife and I are considering building a house. But at the same time, we don't know if we're going to be here that long. But not just we don't know if we're going to be here that long. That's a significant investment, right? And we already have a property that is almost impossible to unload. Do we really want another property that's almost impossible to unload? Although, honestly, the market here is significantly better. And if we built one, we'd be able to make exactly what we wanted into our house, right? So, oh, that was it. That was the whole town. Brutal. What we'd like is, well, I mean, we're thinking about doing like a spec home, but like getting a kit, so we don't have to worry about the developing and all that stuff. A friend of ours is a contractor, so hopefully he could be the general contractor for everything. You know, my father is in telephones, so maybe he could get the wiring for the phone, the cable, everything hooked up, and all that stuff. 70 meters entrance to the M&M factory. Chocolate Crossing, the Mars. There's a Mars factory. Like, for real. It's a Mars factory. That's wild. Are you going to tell me which division? No. Damn. But there's a Mars factory right there. Alright. A wee bit of construction going on here. Wow, wherever we are, man, this is the place to be. There's a lot happening. RPM indoor carts. Oh, those are scary and fun at the same time. Did that for the first time with a company, like, not, it was an employee engagement. It wasn't like trust building or anything like that. And it was quite an interesting time. 40 miles an hour on a small indoor track really makes you think about it. Man. I don't know, man. Again, I'm thinking South Australia. Could be Victoria again for all that. I know. Bad camera. City of Ballarat. Well, okay, I suppose that's where we are. This is the ring road around Ballarat. Presumably. Patrol Depot Project. I can't read that, unfortunately. I bet that would be good if I could. Vic Roads. So we're in Victoria again. A ring road around something. Ballarat, apparently. I have no idea where that is. Oh, right here. We're on the ring road. Around this thing. What's the ring road? I don't know. Well, you're not going to be that far off if you just put it downtown. Obviously, it'd have to be out farther, but, I mean, at that point. Cool. Ballarat. I completely lost my train of thought now. Oh, building a house, right. The spec home thing. We found a really nice plan that we'd like to go with. If you bought it from the hardware store that provides the plan, so like all their stuff, and it's not a hardware store. It's a big thing. It's Menards, actually. Other stores are of course available. They are not sponsoring me in any sort of shape or fashion. But if you bought everything from them, which you wouldn't do, of course. Sanitary zone. Okay, well that's not helpful. It would be $60,000 for the parts. So then you look for a plot of land around 30 grand. So you're looking at $90,000 in land and parts. Then your labor and taxes probably be another 50 to 60,000. So you're looking at about $150,000 for a house that would be built to your specifications, including the secret passageway into the den. Thank you for paying your launch fees. You're welcome. But again, then you end up with a house and a property. Welcome to Kingston Recreational Boat Ramp. Please pay launch fees. They must have some problems with that. I'm not sure where Kingston is, and I don't really want to look around the entire coast of Australia quite as yet. So we will try and find a little bit more knowledge. Well, one, the water is towards the north. So perhaps we are on the north coast. It certainly is a reasonable expectation. Anyway, we'd build a $150,000 home that would probably be evaluated somewhere around $175,000 to $180,000. So it's not like we know we're not going to save a ton of money, right? 20 to 30% would be all that we would expect. It's certainly not 50%. So you could still, hopefully, turn around and make money out of it. There's landscaping fees involved too, but you could still probably do the whole thing for like $170,000, including all the landscaping. And again, it'd be worth somewhere around $180,000, $190,000. We could certainly afford the house payments, so that's not a concern. It's just, will we be able to turn it? Do we want to wait that long? Because it'll take a number of months to build, of course. It's not just going to spring out of the ground. And, could we do it while looking at, or while still holding this property that is absolute dead weight? And the answer to that, unfortunately, I think is no. So we'd have to sell the dead weight property first, which would be nice. I mean, it wouldn't give us much. It might give us a down payment for the next loan to build this house. But then, we're in this house. Do we want to be in this area for the 3 to 5 years necessary to recover the value of the home? I don't know the answer to that. Oh, wait. Okay, that's not what I was looking at. It's just Kingston. I want to see back on this side. Yep. Give me back one more. Come on. Oh, of course you do. Google, you dirty cur. All right. Nope, still not helpful. Alas. We're in Kingston. We are traveling. This is to the northwest west, but that doesn't really mean anything. Alright, so we've got 2 minutes left. Unfortunately, I didn't get any more textural clues out of all of this, so we're just going to have to go and try, I don't know, something in the north. Kingston. North and kind of on the west. So, Darwin, Port Hedland, Crathor, Redbourne, Exmouth, Kingston, Perth. No. My fear is Kingston is small. Kingston. Nope. Oh, we're in the weeds. Alright, let's see. Tasmania, I already looked at. It's not going to be New Zealand. They're not going to do that sort of thing to me. I mean, they might. Could be up in here. Kingston. Wouldn't it be near where they settled first? Right? Wouldn't it? Kingston. I'm not looking there, of course, because that would be stupid. Oh, you're going to get me on the last one. You dirty cur. Absolute dirty cur. 25 seconds left. Kingston. Oh, you dirty, dirty cur. 11 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Alright. This is horrible. We're going to go to the Perth side. Make a guess. Nope. Oh, right shape of the coast. Kingston. Wow. Yeah, no way. Oh, you dirty rat. 20,008 points. So over 20,000, which for Australia I think is pretty good. But you have to admit, I wasn't really in the difficult parts of Australia. Not the truly, truly difficult parts. You know, up on, like, certainly Northern Australia. Is that what that's called? Northern Territory. Certainly not in the Northern Territory. Out in this kind of spaces. I mean, but hey, you know, I'm happy with that. We'll keep you posted about the housing thing, you know, if we ever decide to do that. If you have any experience with spec housing and all that stuff, send me an email. You can send it to frog@purplefrogplays.com, or certainly go to the website, put it on YouTube, whatever you want. Just, I'm curious if anyone out there knows anything about that, or at least has experience with that in the American market, or if you've ever built your own home or whatever, you know, all that stuff. It's definitely interesting. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated on everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.